Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room, and we are working our way through Tchaikovsky. I really wanted to spend some time on this one because there's a lot of really fine performances down here and things that tend to get forgotten. Just because we have the ones we listen to regularly, or we keep a few in our main collections, and then the rest of it goes away. But there was some terrific Tchaikovsky going on here, and this is a classic case, actually. This is the Queen of Spades, Pique Dame, with Galina Vishnevskaya, Regina Resnick, Bernd Weichel, Peter Gugelov, Dan Yordachescu, Hannah Schwartz. Really wonderful people, with the Orchestre Nationale de France, conducted by Rostropovich, who in those days was not getting a lot of love for his work as a conductor. But he was a very fine accompanist. He accompanied his wife. This was a beautiful set. And there weren't that many Tchaikovsky operas available otherwise. And Queen of Spades, which is one of the grandest and biggest ones, was, not exactly, performances were not exactly thick on the field. And I like to think I had a hand in this coming out, because it was re-released. Well, this was originally released in 1977, but this remastering, let's see if it tells us when this came out. Because I know it's one of the DG originals. So it was part of that series. But let me just tell the story, and if it's apocryphal and I'm full of crap, well, somebody will let me know. But I wanted to give a Lifetime Achievement Award to Galina Vishnevskaya because her work was extraordinary. She was the great Russian soprano of her generation, but she gave up her career, essentially, to get out of the country and to save the career of her husband. And after that, she never really, this is 2002, so there we are, good. After that, she was winding down anyway, let's be honest. But, she didn't have the same career that she had when she was in Russia. She didn't get the same respect. And I thought that she had really deserved it. And I was annoyed that none of her recordings were available. So I got up there at the awards and made this impassioned plea for reissues of Vishnevskaya recordings. And sure enough, this turned up very shortly afterwards. So maybe I had something to say in it, and I'm very pleased that if I did, I'm glad. I'm really glad. So after that, what have we got here? Oh, Tchaikovsky, Violin Concerto, and Prokofiev No. 2 with Leonid Kogan. With, let's see, who's conducting? Silvestri with the Paris Conservatory Orchestra. Yay! And Basil Cameron with the London Symphony Orchestra with Prokofiev. And you've also got the Serenade Melancholique with the Philharmonia under Kirill Kondrashin. It's really kind of amazing. Oh, Silvestri is doing Souvenir d'un lieu cher, pardon me, the meditation, just that part of it. And the conductor in the concerto is Andre Vandernoot, who was a very good conductor and made a whole bunch of records for like Decca and EMI. Maybe we can get a Vandernoot box. Wouldn't that be fun? Dvorak, Tchaikovsky, Grieg, Serenades, Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, Neville Mariner. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. It's a terrific record. No qualms. Tchaikovsky, the three great ballets with Richard Bonning. Oh my goodness, here he is doing this again. Sumptuous performances and recordings. Well, that's what they tell us. They are, actually. They're lovely. They're lovely performances. He was a good ballet conductor. The big ballet box he did is tremendous, and he really knew his dance music. Oh, let me put that away. Thank you. Now, what else have we got here? Oh my goodness. Tchaikovsky, the three piano concertos, all with Gary Graffman. Well, this is interesting. Number 1 is with, of course, the Cleveland Orchestra and George Sell. Number 2 is with Ormandy and Philly. And the bit of number 3, which is 2 minutes quicker than the who was it, Richter or whatever it was doing those other ones. No, it wasn't Richter, Emile Gilels, pardon me, is with Philly and Ormandy. And then we get Pictures in an Exhibition and Islami, all on a twofer. Right, 2 discs? Yes, 2 discs. Pretty nifty. Yeah, great. Ormandy stuff. Hello. Hey, Finster. There's Finster. There's the back of Finster. We have Swan Lake excerpts, Giselle and Meyerbeer's Les Patineurs Suite. Charming, lovely vintage Philadelphia orchestra performances, and more. The Nutcracker Suite with Delibes, Sylvia, and Coppelius Suites and Les Sylphides. Also lovely performances with Ormandy and Philly. Another Swan Lake. Oh, the Alcerme Swan Lake. This was the one I imprinted on. This is the Drigo abridged version of Swan Lake, and it's okay. I mean, it's nothing special. And Prokofiev Romeo and Juliet Suite as well. A 46-minute suite version by Alcerme. And again, this stuff has just been superseded. It really has. I mean, we can't pretend otherwise. It may be a sentimental favorite of some. I gave it up a little while ago. Let's see, what's this? Tchaikovsky Suite Number 3 with the Symphony Orchestra of the Moscow Philharmonic under Kirill Kondrashin. So this was from 1962 on the Icon label. I was collecting Kondrashin stuff at that point in my life, and so I really wanted to have it. And this one, oh, this is hot stuff. This is gorgeous. This is that Tchaikovsky First Symphony coupled with the Debussy Image with Tilson Thomas and the Boston Symphony. One of the great Tchaikovsky performances, one of the great Debussy performances. The sound is gorgeous. The orchestra is gorgeous. The conducting was fabulous. It's just wonderful. Wonderful. Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto and Encores with Nathan Milstein. This is that Charles Munch one that I just showed you on RCA, or at least one video ago, from 1953. And then there's like a whole pile of Nathan Milstein encore things, which we don't need to worry about. But they're there. Eugene Onegin. Now this is the Eugene Onegin that Vishnevskaya really thought was her best. It really showed her at her best, and it does. It's got Valentina Petrova as Larina and Vishnevskaya as Tatiana, of course. And let's see who else is in this. It was, what was the tenor? The tenor here as Lenski, yes, was Sergei Lemeshev, who Galina praised tremendously and who sings marvelously. And there's a bunch of other people, okay? And let's just leave it at that. It's a 2-disc Melodia thing that's really not wonderfully recorded because it's a 2-disc Melodia thing from 1955 in mono. But if you care about the singer, about Vishnevskaya and her great roles, then yes, you're going to need that. If you can still find it. Alrighty? And let's see what we have here. Last but not least for this one, oh yes, Metropolis, Tchaik 5, and the Isle of the Dead with Rachmaninoff. That's with the Minneapolis Symphony from 45. The Tchaik 5 is with New York Phil from 54, and it's a typical Metropolis. It's febrile and intense and a little bit risky and dangerous and lots of fun. Oodles of fun. I really like this one. Do you have some of these? What else have I gotten here? Oh dear, so much more. So much more to go. But why should we rush? We should savor this. It's all great music. It really is. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me, and take care.